Hi, Gloria Grace Rand here, and I am pleased to be offering another one of our member spotlight interviews for the Ignite Circle for Solopreneurs. And today I've got the lovely Lynn Stevenson, who is quite the accomplished person. I've gotten a little sneak peek into her background, and it's amazing, but I will let her tell you more about herself. So welcome, Lynn, and tell us, where you are and what your business is all about.
All right. Well, good day, Gloria, and thank you for doing this interview with me. I'm quite pleased. As you know, my name is Lynn Stevenson. I live in a little place called Burvey in Ontario, in Canada, up by Lake Huron. And we have 2 acres, and it really resonates with my creative side, which is perfect. I currently... And people that know me are always like, oh God, now what's she doing? What is she up to now? I'm always keeping people on their toes, which I absolutely love. But a year ago, I started a new business called The Unlock It. And I'm an artist at heart, always have been. Love my art. It's a passion. And I really wasn't sure what to do with it. Well, I was at a writer's conference when was it? November, I've got to think what year we're in, November of 2016. And I won a guided meditation. So I did the meditation, and that is where this whole idea for the Unlock It came up. And the Unlock It, it's a pendant, and I use my art. So my husband won't let me cut off all my paintings. There's some that I have to keep whole. But basically what I do is I cut my paintings up and I frame them in the pendants. Now, because my background over the past 30 odd years has really been based in the paranormal, I work with, and I believe that energy is so important, and everything is energy. So yes. I work with color therapy, I work with crystals, but also shapes, because each shape also has its own energy that it attracts. For example, if someone has a tendency to procrastinate, you want to get them an oval, because the oval shape will give them the energy that they need to push forward on what they do. And right now I'm wearing an oval because I need it. But by combining all of these things, the Unlock It was created to help people release their fears, remove their blocks, bring in the right energy so that they can move forward in life, whether it's in their personal life, in their business life, whatever. Some will help attract success, abundance. Some of the feedback that I've had back from different customers is that their life has changed since they've been wearing them. They have more confidence. One woman, her sales tripled in the first 2 months.
Wow.
Of her wearing the Unlock It that she had purchased. And it's that same type of story over and over. And I do custom orders as well, of course. So that's what I'm working on right now. And we're looking at going wholesale as well as retail. I have a couple of stores now that carry them on consignment. But I want to be able to get them out farther. Go farther afield with it. I had written a book, or started to write a book. Still haven't finished it. And in the book, there's one of the figures, one of the characters, Holly. He goes through different generations, and there's a locket. And one person is given this locket in each generation, and the locket opens up their awareness. So that's where the idea of the locket actually came from.
Very cool. Well, I love the name, because I love kind of the dual meaning of it, which is pretty neat, unlocking your fears and things like that, as and then of course the locket. So very cool. Yeah, very neat. So I guess, so who do you see as like sort of or do you have any kind of particular idea of what would be the best person who would like these, who is your customer that you're going for?
Anybody.
Yeah.
It really is a wide base.
Yeah.
And I would say, okay, I would say 98% of people have blocks. Some people are aware of them, and sometimes we're not. And there's always times in our life and areas in our life where we tend to hold ourselves back.
Right.
My granddaughter's 12 years old. She loves them. She wears them. So I do them for children as well. But obviously they're more, the ones I do for children are based on self-love, confidence, things like that, because there's so many young children, and especially young girls, that they have no confidence in themselves whatsoever.
Yeah.
So my granddaughters wear them. My grandson, he has one that I did for him with a wolf on it. And that gives protection, personal power, and helping him learn to assert himself with things. So it really goes to all age groups. I have women in their 80s. Now, it is mostly women who wear them, but there are a few men.
That's cool.
That have also purchased them.
It's nice to have. I think there are, or at least I'm optimistic that there are more men that are becoming more enlightened in things like that, which is nice to see.
Oh, they certainly are.
Yeah, which is good.
There's not as many skeptics in the male gender now as there used to be. They're starting to come around to it, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I know you kind of hinted at this already, but I've been asking everybody this question anyway. So, well, maybe it's more of the fact of like, what do maybe your friends or your past clients, what have they said would be your kind of one real good superpower, as they say, or,
I think that they would say my strength, my superpower is giving hope.
That's nice.
When people come to see me, now, for over 30 years, I've been working on a professional level as a psychic medium. Right? So, like I say, my background is really steeped heavily in the paranormal.
Yeah.
And I'm retiring from that this year. It's time to move on. A lot of my clients from the past, they have said, I've given them hope, I've given them peace, I've given them clarity. So I would say that those are the things that I give. And of course, those are the things that I've also put the energies into the unlockets with.
Very good. Cool. Now, I know that you have something, you gave me a hint about something in your past that you're particularly proud of, and I thought it was pretty awesome. So you want to share what you had, the link, a little bit about what you had sent me, that link to that thing that you were, I guess, nominated for or won an award or something.
Oh, I was nominated Woman of Action for celebrating women. Is that the one that I?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I've done so many things.
Well, yeah, I'm true. Reading that, there were lots of things. So I don't know if there's one in particular that even really stands out.
That I was proud of. And another thing I was proud of, when I was in my 50s, I went back and I took a course as a life coach. And my practicum, I did, what did I get? I got 93% on it.
Oh, very good.
And if my mother, she was like, why didn't you do that in high school? But one of the questions, and this is something I'm quite proud of myself for, because I stood up for myself. One of the questions, they marked it as wrong, but I felt that I was right. So I argued with them on that point. And I told them, this is why I believe I'm right. So I got my extra point.
All right.
I got 94. I got 94 instead of 93. But it was important to me because I really did believe that I was right, and I still believe I was right with it.
Yeah.
But of course, that's my way of thinking. And and the fact that I stood up for something I believe in, which I have done a lot more in recent years as I've gotten older.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Yeah.
things with age.
I know. It is a good thing, isn't it? It's,
It is.
it's
It is.
yeah, getting older.
No.
Yeah. We do get more confidence, and it's nice that you're working with young people and with, and helping them with it, like you said, talking about with girls. I know when I was a kid, I had confidence in some areas, but then I would get picked on, and it would just really kind of shake that confidence a lot. So I'm glad you're doing
It does.
that.
And I think with today's society and so much emphasis being put on weight and being thin and this perfection, and really, what is perfection? It's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
But I think that I do feel that a lot of young girls, there's, well, I'm not good enough for this, I'm not good enough for that, I'm too this, I'm too that, my hair is too thin, I'm too fat, I'm too short. So needing that buildup of confidence, I believe, is very important, because children are our future.
Yeah.
So encouraging youth with confidence in the right way,
Yeah.
I think helps for more confident, more productive adults in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
People that aren't afraid to go after what they want.
Yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't be. That's for sure. And even if they are a little bit at the beginning, they can go after it later. So that's
I did.
journey. Yeah, exactly. And so
I did.
we can pivot and do something else later.
Yes.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking some time out and of your day and getting started and helping and becoming a part of the Ignite group. I'm glad that you are here with us, and looking forward to interacting with you more as we go forward into 2018. And
yes. Which is going to be a phenomenal year, by the way.
Yes, I believe so too.
Yes.
I believe so too. Yeah. I know for me personally, it's been a rough couple of years, and I am just really excited about what's ahead. So
yes,
I'm raring to go.
And thank you for having me.
Well, thank you. And again, just as a reminder, anyone watching this in the group, so if you haven't scheduled your interview yet, be sure and do that. You'll see the pin post at the top of the group, and I would love to be able to learn and talk, learn about you, talk with you. We've got some amazing people in this group, and I love learning about them. Everybody has their own unique gifts that they bring to it, and it's really exciting to meet everybody. So I encourage you to do that. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.